Welcome to WNBA Trending. I'm Ava, bringing you the latest trending story from the world of women's basketball. Today's headline: Caitlin Clark's teammate loved why she seemingly wouldn't wear a Colts jersey at a recent game. The story has gone viral, sparking discussion among fans, analysts, and players alike about authenticity, loyalty, and what it means to stay true to yourself, even when the spotlight is on. It all started when the Indiana Fever, the WNBA team featuring rookie sensation Caitlin Clark, made an appearance at a recent Indianapolis Colts NFL home game. The Fever players were special guests of the Colts, recognized for bringing new energy to Indiana basketball and helping boost sports excitement across the city. As part of the celebration, the Colts presented each Fever player with a custom blue Colts jersey featuring their names and numbers, a gesture meant to showcase unity between the city's teams. But one photo from the event quickly caught attention. While most of Clark's teammates proudly wore their jerseys, Caitlin Clark held hers instead of putting it on. The image went viral across social media platforms, especially X, formerly known as Twitter, and Instagram. Fans immediately noticed that Clark, who has long been an outspoken Kansas City Chiefs supporter, didn't wear the Colts jersey, and many speculated that her love for the Chiefs was the reason. Clark's NFL allegiance isn't a secret. She's talked about being a Chiefs fan in interviews long before her WNBA career even began. Growing up in Iowa, she followed the team closely and was especially vocal in her admiration for Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. So, when the Colts invited her and the Fever to the game, some fans wondered what she would do if she were handed a rival team's jersey. And now, they have their answer. She chose to stay true to her fandom, even in the face of public attention. The moment sparked thousands of comments online. Some applauded Clark for being authentic and sticking to her principles. Others joked that she was loyal to the soil, while a few criticized the decision, suggesting that as an Indiana athlete, she should have represented the local NFL team. But Clark remained silent about the situation, letting the picture and the public reaction speak for itself. However, her Indiana Fever teammate Sophie Cunningham decided to weigh in, and her response turned the story into an even bigger moment. During an episode of her podcast, Show Me Something, Cunningham addressed Clark's decision not to wear the jersey, and her reaction was nothing short of supportive. Cunningham said she loved the move. In her words, "I'm not surprised by it. Everyone's trying to get her to do something or wear something, and for her to be like, 'Yeah, I'm here, but I'm going to represent the Chiefs, baby. I love it.'" The comment quickly made its rounds online and was celebrated by Clark's fans, who appreciated seeing one of her own teammates back her up publicly. Cunningham, who joined the Fever earlier this season, also added that she herself is becoming more of a Colts fan after attending their games, but she completely understood and respected Clark's stance. "I think it's awesome," she said. "It's just so authentic to who she is. She's not going to pretend just for a photo." Her remarks highlight something deeper than just sports loyalty. It's about image, individuality, and authenticity. Athletes today are often asked to conform to sponsorships, appearances, and expectations, especially when representing their teams at cross-sport events. Caitlin Clark's decision to skip wearing the Colts jersey may seem small, but it resonated with fans who value honesty and individuality over appearances. For Clark, it's another example of how she continues to draw attention both on and off the court. Since entering the WNBA, every move she makes is analyzed and discussed. Her debut season with the Indiana Fever has been filled with high expectations, viral highlights, and growing media attention. Despite being a rookie, she's one of the most recognized faces in women's basketball, and her influence reaches far beyond the game itself. Her popularity has brought new eyes to the WNBA, boosted ticket sales, and increased television ratings. She's become a cultural icon in real time, with fans following her every step, from her game performances to her fashion choices and even her reactions at other sporting events. So, when she chose not to wear the Colts jersey, it wasn't just a small act. It was a moment that symbolized how closely fans pay attention to her decisions and how they interpret her actions as reflections of her character. Meanwhile, Sophie Cunningham's supportive comments show the bond within the Fever's locker room. Cunningham's lighthearted defense of Clark adds to the team's growing chemistry. The Fever's players have been open about their efforts to build camaraderie in a season full of attention and pressure. As Cunningham pointed out, "We all have our things. She's got her team, and I respect that." Sports fans also took notice of how the moment brought together two major sports worlds, the WNBA and the NFL, in an unexpected way. Many noted that the Colts and Chiefs are both in the AFC, making the connection even more interesting since they could be considered rivals. Some joked that Clark staying loyal to the Chiefs might make things awkward the next time the Colts host the Fever, but most seemed to admire her authenticity. The Chiefs and Colts are set to face each other later this NFL season, and some fans are already predicting that Clark will be watching, in full Chiefs gear, of course. Whether she comments publicly or not, the story has already cemented itself as one of the most talked about crossover moments between women's basketball and the NFL this fall. As Clark continues to grow into one of the biggest stars in women's sports, stories like this underline her ability to command attention far beyond the court. From her record-breaking college career at Iowa to her impactful rookie season with the Fever, she has built a following that admires not only her talent, but also her authenticity. Her decision not to wear the Colts jersey fits perfectly into that image: loyal, confident, and unapologetically herself. And for Sophie Cunningham, backing her up publicly shows the kind of supportive environment that can make a difference for young players navigating fame and pressure. It's a reminder that sports are about more than just competition. They're about relationships, identity, and standing for what you believe in. So while some fans may have expected Clark to go along with the moment and wear the Colts colors, the fact that she didn't only added to her growing reputation as one of the most genuine athletes in the game today. It was a simple act, but one that sparked a conversation about loyalty and authenticity, values that clearly matter to both Clark and Cunningham. As this story continues to trend, one thing's clear: Caitlin Clark's influence extends far beyond basketball. Her actions, whether on the court or at an NFL game, continue to inspire conversations about what it means to be yourself in a world where everyone's watching. This is Ava with WNBA Trending. Thanks for tuning in, and be sure to subscribe for more updates, reactions, and trending stories from across the world of women's basketball.